Hello fellow RVers, it's Gary again, sharing behind the camera, and you know we like looking at freedom. So where's freedom brought us today? Well, we're right outside the city of Trinidad, Colorado. We came across the Raton Pass to get here, and we are at Trinidad Lake State Park, Colorado. And what are we gonna do here? We're going camping. We're going camping. We're gonna park by a shady tree. We're gonna get a glass of sweet tea, and we're going camping. We got a fire in the pit. We're gonna roast marshmallows on a stick. We're going camping. Let's go see what camping's like here.
Our tour starts just as we enter the park road, and there's your informational sign of where to go. Now, if you want to check out our drive over a almost 8,000 foot pass, Raton Pass, you can check it out on this channel.
Right. It was a fun pass.
It was not bad.
No.
If anybody is hesitating, we did when we first started off. It's nothing. So many more challenging passes up in the Northwest, right?
Right.
Okay, so we're heading first to...
We're going to make a left here to Carpius Cove. I suppose that's how you pronounce that. There is an archery range down there, which I read about. I think it's up to 60 yards. And we're just going to see what that's like, and then we're going to head to the campground.
So if you're looking at all these mountains everywhere and you're thinking, oh shoot, this is going to be hard to get to, the drive here in our 33-foot Class A, pulling a toad, was fine.
4-lane divided highway most of the way.
Yeah, we came in on Highway 12. You can come in on Highway 11. No, not Highway 11. What was it? 618-1? Anyway, there's another way from I-25. It's exit 11. We got off of exit 13B. That exit 11, we don't know about. We did not travel that
county
way.
roads. The other one's a bigger road.
All right, what is this here?
Well, there's always a gravel road.
We got on a gravel road. We were on a road, one of the Texas farm to market roads, and we came upon pavement ends. It wasn't too bad though. It was only a few
about
miles.
3 miles of bouncing.
Yeah, we just went slow. Lost time that day, but it was all good.
A lot of dirt and dust.
The archery range is right here. There, if you're into archery. You can probably learn all about that on the website.
Oh, there's the targets.
Yes. Okay, and there's a porta-john. All right, well, there you go. Okay, here we are. This is the road going to the campground, and probably it's not scary, okay, but I mean, it's curvy, but in a Class A with these drop-offs, probably the scariest part of our entire day yesterday, right? Wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
You probably weren't scared.
No, this is plenty wide. It's nice pavement.
No, I think this is when I did breathing exercises here, right? Was it here or on the pass? I don't know.
No, I don't pay any attention to you.
So if you get a little stressed driving in the mountains or not being the driver, learn a few breath practices or just stop and breathe. Okay, here we are coming up on the dump stations to the left.
Coming or going?
Yep. And there is a visitor center. Now you can pull straight in there. We read the sign and it said go to your campsite, but I was thinking about that park pass. I was pretty sure we had to have something else, which you do. We'll show you a quick look at the visitor center. Okay, coming out of the visitor center area, we're gonna go which way? Okay, this isn't very big, but you can see this paved path here. It wanders all throughout the park. It is the Parkview Trail. And it's a nice little walk. And this is a day use area, and they have a lot of picnic areas and Trash cans, plenty of trash cans, pavilions you can rent. Always with the beautiful view. Either this way or behind us is the Spanish Peaks. I believe they're the Spanish Peaks, the snow-covered Spanish Peaks. The amphitheater is right there. Now, if we can see, there is Ruff Road. It's our little happy site right there. We have a pull-through. We'll see that in a minute. And you can see the tops of RVs over there because that is the campground. But here's a day use area. There's a bathroom over here. And your view off to the left, oh, there's also a trail over here, the Carpius Cove Trail. And you can see the lake. There's an overlook right there where you can see the lake. They have these informational kiosks along the way that talked about the area here before it was settled. Yeah, playground is straight ahead. And there's your first look at the lake. Now, the lake is deceiving in that there's no swimming and there's no access to it from this campground. We actually don't know how you get to the campground.
I have not seen a boat on it yet. I don't think I've seen a boat in the campground. Maybe there was one.
Yeah,
rubber boat.
I saw a little something. So there you go. Nice little dog walk in the morning. And we are happy to report no stickers. Bunnies, but no stickers. And we just came from Lake Meredith, Sanford Yake Campground, where we had to go elsewhere every single day to walk our dogs because the stickers are so bad there. You could check out that review on this channel too. All right, heading to the campground. There, my friends, is a better view of your view when you're here. The wind is picking up.
You can rent those.
Yeah. There is a water spigot. This is a no water campground. So, except for a few sites. There are a handful of sites. All right, now we're heading to the campground. And we're going to start with site number 1. This is a reservation only campground.
And it's also a seasonal part of it, campground.
Yes, we'll fill you in on the seasonal dates that we know about. Hello.
There we go. Sites 1 through 23.
There is site 1. Now there's sites on the left-hand side. Site 3 is right here to the right. Site 4 was to the left. Site 5 looks like I guess it's a pull-off site. And you go down to your living area in site 5 there.
But,
yeah,
wow.
I believe that all of these sites have 50 amp. You can have 20, 30, or 50 amp service. Site
Right.
6. Here's one with no one on it. So you got these nice junipers around. I guess they're juniper cedars. But there's site 6. Gravel pads, tent pad. There's a trail there.
There's a Nene trail there.
Ooh. There's site 7, very short little area. Site 8 is to our left, right there. It's hard to get those ones on the left, so we'll do the best we can. Site 10 is on to the left right there, and site 9 is right there where that scamp is. Site 11 is right to the left. And site 12, right there to the left, and 13 to the right where the Class A is. How would you like to back up in that area, honey?
Yeah, site 12 is a pull-through.
Site 12 is a pull-through. 14 is a back end.
I want to back too far.
13 is a back end. 15 right there. Yeah, I didn't. That Class A, that's kind of scary, that site. Was it 13?
I'm just amazed you didn't reserve that one for me to do.
Site 16 is right there. And then here you can see in front of us we have 17 to the left, 18 to the right, that empty one, 19 where the Class A is, and that must be 20.
20 where the Telluride is,
Yeah, where the...
and 21 across from it. And there's the last 2 sites, 22 and 23.
There you go. Okay, that's the first little bit. Now stick around to the end and we'll tell you which one of these sites are available in the wintertime and the seasonal dates, and which ones are full service.
Now this loop is 24 to 61.
Actually, it is this loop, 24 through 61, that's closed mid-October to mid-March. There's 25 there and 24 to the right. And again, you've got campsites on the right and the left. So there's a good look at 24 right there. There's 27 to the right, 28 to the right, and 29 to the left, and 30. Some of these look pretty tight to get into, don't they? 32 to the left, and here is 31. Looks to go pull off right there. Got a nice view there, 31, but it's not a very big space. There's a water faucet right there. 34 is a pave site. And 35. There's 35 right there. 36 is to the left. And when are we? Is that our last one? At 37.
37.
Yes. 37's tucked right back up in there. We're going to come back and do 45 and on in a moment. Right now we're doing 38 through 44. 38's where the travel trailer is, 39 where the fifth wheel is, and 40 right there to the left. 41, here's 41, does not have anyone on it. There's 41.
We got 42's a pull through, empty.
Yep. 43 was to our left, I can't really get that one, but here's 42. It is an ADA site, and it looks like it has water hookups, but it's not. Well, there's a water hydrant there. I'm not sure if, I think that's just a campground water hydrant. But anyway, it's a nice pull through ADA site. 44 right over here. And then we're back out and we're gonna resume, but 59, we'll be coming by that again in a minute. Okay, we're gonna swing around really quick and get the whole entire loop. Bathhouse, pay showers, folks. You gotta pay. Okay, we're driving back around now to resume the last loop. We'll be looking at now 45 through 61. Oops. There's 45 right there. Nice big site. Just past 46, 47's on the right. 49 is right over there. There's a water hydrant, and 48's right there to the right. Some of these just look really tight. 50, but it's hard to see because of all the trees. 51, 52, 53, 54 is right there. Folks are out. 55, so people are sitting outside. We're not taking pictures. 56 is to the left right there, and 57 is right there.
And once again, I did not see any boats.
And there's nothing on this side, but for your reference, the playground is just on the other side of those trees, and that's where the trail is, the Parkview Trail. All right, coming on. 58 is right there. And 59 is straight ahead. Then we have nothing right here on the right. And there we are, site 61.
We have 60 right here.
Oh, wait, we have 60 over here. I didn't even see it for the trees.
It's a little one.
So, there's 60. Somebody behind me?
Yep.
Okay. So right there we are, site 61. It is a pull-through. And it's a nice large site. We love it. And the trail runs right there where you see those little posts. We are right across from the bathhouse there. Little informational area right there.
Coming up on 62, this is one of the full service sites with sewer.
Yes.
Well, 63 is supposedly a full service site.
63 right there.
So we're back
Okay.
at the visitor center.
Visitor center is right there, and that is our tour of the campground.
This is what camping is like here.
Yes, heading back to Ruff Road.
Well, folks, that was our tour, camping tour of Trinidad Lake State Park, close to Trinidad, Colorado. Now, let me talk a bit about the park itself, or we're both going to talk about it. There are some fees here. So let's just jump right into the fee cost. We'll start with the pay showers that run anywhere from 50 cents for 3 minutes to $1.25 for 7.5 minutes. There's 4 different stages that you can choose if you want to take showers
You
here.
have options in between.
Right, so these are pay showers here. Now, this next thing, which I might get confused on, that's why she's here, is the you pay your campground fee, your daily rate, which I'm not sure what it was. Was it $40? Well, regardless, whatever the daily rate is here, add $9 a day for parking.
Right.
Park pass fee, unless you buy the yearly park pass, Colorado Park Pass, which was $120.
Yes, because we got the hang tag so that we could bike into a park or drive into a park. Otherwise, it would be tied to our motorhome, which would not be going with us every single time. Now, if you're coming here and you're pulling a towed behind you, a towed vehicle, then your vehicle is covered.
Right.
But for our future ventures into Colorado State Park areas, we opted for the hang tag. So
Right.
it can be the yearly can be as cheap as $80. We could have got that for the motorhome, but then we would still have the issue that our car couldn't get into parks where we're going to be going in the future. So $9 a day. So if you stay 3 days, it's $27 extra.
Yeah, so if you're looking up and it says $40 a day, $49 a day.
Yeah.
Once you add in the parking fee. And there's something else that I believe there's a sticker in our RV window that if you lose it, it costs $60 to replace it.
Yes,
is that what you were talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
The pass they gave me, she said, don't lose it. $60 to replace it. So
$60 to replace it if you lose that paper.
right.
Okay, so that's the fee part of this. I guess it's Colorado Parks.
Colorado State Parks.
Colorado State Parks.
And I will say, it's really nice. I mean, the roads are nice and smooth, and everything is clean, and there's, the trails are maintained. It's just, the money's going to good use, I would say.
Now, one other thing I did notice on the way in, and I don't even know if it's still a thing or not, but the sign said 3.2% alcohol beer only, which is light beer. I don't know if they still enforce that or not, but there was a sign up there at the front coming in.
Just be aware.
Just be aware.
We didn't ask about it.
We didn't ask.
Wasn't an issue for us, but
No.
anyway, I know that Colorado has had some stricter alcohol content laws in the past, but I think they've done away with that. But I don't know if state parks are still sticking to
under that or not, but I guess what you drink inside your own place is up to you. I don't know.
Yeah, just so you know.
Just so you know. All right, our Verizon service here was great.
Fantastic.
And there's a nice park walk here. It's right in front of here. It's paved. It's concrete. It's a paved.
It's wheelchair accessible.
And it goes all around the park. You can see the lake and all that. Some picnic tables up there. It walks by. It's a great park to walk on, park your dogs on.
There's some informational kiosks up there that talks about the history here and the Native Americans and some of the. There's a model of one of their brick ovens that they made out of mud and sticks, and that's what they used to cook.
Right. Now there are several other trails here in the park, but they are more of the Gary No-No type trails. They are rocks, loose rocks, and rocks sticking up out of the ground, and they go down, and they go up. I did one.
He did one.
I did one.
He did the Love Trail.
Yes, I did.
And the 1 mile loop, and that does have some ups and downs and rocks and areas, and we did it with dogs.
And we did it with dogs.
But it's very pretty because on one part you're just skirting the lake, and the views here are amazing because you can see the Sangre de Cristo mountain range, and I believe it's a Spanish Peaks I'm seeing off in one area.
Snow-capped mountains up over there.
Snow-capped mountain there. It's like unreal. It's so unreal. I remember the first time I came to Colorado and I saw those mountains, and it just wasn't. It was like somebody put a backdrop there. Very beautiful.
Now the first few days I was here, I didn't see a lot of activity on the lake. I didn't see any boats in the park, no boats on the lake. The boat ramp was empty. Now today is Saturday, and the winds are like 3 to 7 miles per hour, and there seems to be a lot more activity out there on the lake and the lake's shoreline and all that today.
Right, yeah.
Now from the park, the lake that borders the park side here, it's all cliffs. There's no really way to get down to the lake from the park. If you go across the levee, you'll come to the boat ramp, and you can launch your boat at the boat ramp. Now if you go on down to where the South Shore Park would be, and you go in there and you turn right to where it says fishing, you go back in there, and there's a lot of even shoreline all through there, and there's even like some little islands that jut out that you could walk out on and shore fish if you wanted to shore fish, or of course you launch your boat over there and go lake fish. But if you like fishing, I would suggest going over to the other side and fishing from the bank on the other side.
And you will need a car pass over there. Now, if you have one here, you can get an over there, obviously. Right. But they have pay stations all around, so just be aware that that's the thing.
Well, I'm glad I got that out.
Yeah.
Now from here to Trinidad, and there's a Walmart Supercenter there. If you like grocery pickup or need anything, it took me about 12 minutes to get there from the campground. And part of that's getting out of the campground. Although campground's not that bad, but you go out, you turn right, and you go across the levee, and boom, you're right there in Trinidad. And there's a auto parts store there. There's some fast food restaurants. There's stuff going on.
Everything
there
that you need is right there. I want to back up to the lake real quick.
Back up to the lake.
And just let everyone know there is no swimming on this lake.
No.
So heads up on that.
And the water is down.
Yeah, but the water is beautiful. Such a beautiful color.
Yeah, I was looking at my Navionics app on my phone, and the lake at Parch is supposed to be 80 to 120 feet deep, but I don't think it's that.
Yeah.
It doesn't look it.
It seems to be a trend we've seen here lately.
So we came from New Mexico to here, and if you get off on exit 11 off of 25, you will come in on road 18.1 I think it was, and you'll go over the levee to come here, which is fine. I mean, it's a little bit tighter road.
It's not very far, but it is. There is no shoulder.
It's a little tighter, but if you go on down to 13B and you get off there, you do a little roundabout there in town, and then you'll come on out to 12 and then straight here. It's a little bit better road.
Right.
No, not much longer in time.
Both are doable.
Yeah.
Both are doable. But if you're wondering what the difference is, because we did.
Yeah.
We're like, okay, Google says go here, but I think TripWizard said to go the other way, didn't it? And yes, it did. TripWizard said to go the other way, and we always opt for TripWizard because it does take into consideration our RV measurements.
Right.
And plus, I was looking at the atlas, and it showed that was a trucking route. So we're like, okay, we're sticking with the trucking route.
Yeah, versus the county roads.
Yeah. So, because you never know what you're going to get there, even if you zoom in. We missed that once and ended up on a gravel road and rattled along for about 4 minutes. But so that's a difference. Either way is doable. We have a.
Oh, somebody likes me. I'll call him back.
Yeah.
My son-in-law. He's out fishing today in Florida. I guess he must have caught something. Probably a bluegill.
Okay, so that's a little word about how to get here. Either way is totally doable, but if you're wondering, we prefer the getting off at 13B exit from Interstate 25 versus 11 for us.
Okay, so that's kind of the trip, and keeping with our tradition of not doing anything in any particular order. The restroom over, the bathhouse over here, it's right across from us. It's a great big modern bathroom. It's got 4 sinks in it, but it also has a laundry facility there. $1.50 to wash. That takes 30 minutes, and $1 to dry, which is a 1 hour dry cycle. There's 2 machines, 2 dryers, 2 washers.
And snack machines, soda and snacks.
Which use debit cards. If you want to just keep sending your kids over there with debit cards, it's fine. There they are. And snacks, candy, and soda.
And there is a change machine on the outside.
Yeah, it takes 1s, 5s, 10s. You can get change for the machines if you don't have change.
Yeah. So well done, I thought. It's very, very efficient.
Yeah, they've made everything efficient that you can spend your money on: snacks, sodas, showers, laundromat.
Nice enclosed building, yeah.
But campsite, it's gravel, 50 amp, 30, 50, 20, 30, 50 amp. Bring your own water. They do have spigots located around the park.
Here and there, but you don't have a water faucet.
If you want to, if you need to refill or you didn't fill before you got here, you can fill when you get here. But you got to bring your own water. There's very few sites that have full service, and I wanted to default that over to her because she has the list.
All right, and despite it being light wind, every now and then it just blows through here. So
the sites that are full service are...
Full hookups are sites...
a drum roll.
1 through 4, Site 6, Site 62, and Site 63, but not Site 61 where we're at.
No.
All these sites are reservable. There are 73 sites total in the park. 10 of them are over at South Shore. South Shore is closed mid-October to mid-May. So it's closed right now. Plus we can't get to the trails. There's a couple trails over. So this site, Carpius Ridge, is open during the winter partially. And some of these sites are not open mid-October to mid-March. And those sites that are closed through those months are Site 24 through 61.
Which is actually a loop.
Yeah, it's just one
of the loops.
Which we're included on. But
right.
It's not mid-March. We're here late April, and here we are.
True. Our site was pretty level. Now, we did notice driving around, and maybe if you looked at the tour too, you'll see that some of the sites are smaller, some of them may not be so level. But this site here worked well for us.
Yes, and on the website, it does have like a little chart, and you just follow across to see what amenities are at that site, and they have noted if it's level or not. Yeah. So thank you, Colorado State Parks. That's always helpful to know if your site is level versus looking at a picture thinking, is it
this or is it this?
I can't really tell from the picture you're trying to do this. So anyway, that's a good perk. So just check where you want to go. I said before, they're all reservable. No drive-ins. Wildlife, birds, and bunny rabbits.
Yep.
I am hiking the Riley Canyon Trail today, so I'm hoping to see some deer.
They say there's bear activity.
There is reported bear in the area. All the trash receptacles, and they do have a lot of them, which is nice. They are bear-proof or animal-proof, so no varmints can get in them.
I guess we're going to wrap it up. This is Gary sharing. The dogs are in the bed in the RV taking a nap.
They might be in the bed.
They might be. They usually roll up in little husky curls on the couch.
Yeah, they like the couch.
Yeah, so that's where they're at. So click like and subscribe. Leave us a comment. Ask a question.
Say hello.
Say hello.
Tell us where you're at.
Yes.
Where are you guys at right now?
Tell us how the wind is in your area.
Yeah. Or a windy story.
Yes. Anyway, so Gary and Sharon, we like looking at freedom. Hope to see you on the road someday. Safe travels. Just remember that we like looking at freedom. Every road we go, traveling down these back roads in a rough road. There's actually more to that song, but
Oh yeah.
we'll leave it off there.
There's a lot more. There's more where that came from.
Yeah.
Hi.
Maybe that was enough.